Welcome to the Salty Snack Show. On today's show, we have Patrick.
Tom? I got thrown off because they're just like, and we have Patrick.
Are you asking? Are you Tom? I don't know.
Well, for our audio
think I'm
listeners,
Tom.
so for our audio 2 listeners,
We have two?
we have 2 now.
Are you number 2?
Dose. No. Yeah, I donated money to
Say your
watch
fucking
another show.
name. Say your fucking name.
John.
There you go. Yes, we have 2 Patreon supporters now.
Which is actually the first thing we should talk about. Thanks to our second supporter, which is Brandon Arndt, one of my good friends from high school.
Yay!
Brandon donated $4, so he is now in the audio only,
Audio early only.
audio early only, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah,
AEE.
yeah.
Feel special. There's this. We have jackets and everything. Secret handshake in the AEE.
Is it? Wait. Are we doing the same secret handshake?
Do we have a secret handshake before?
Yeah, the one where we just grab each other's dicks.
Have you guys ever seen Neighbors 2? Or no, Neighbors 1.
I've seen Neighbors 1. I haven't seen New One yet.
Yeah, the one where he has that power where he could just like sit there, like stare off into space, and all of a sudden he gets a boner.
That's a
The two guys are fighting, they're like grabbing each other's dicks, and the guy's just like, "Why are you so silent? Why are you so calm?" And all of a sudden, just shows him going. Boner comes up. He's like, "Oh no! I didn't want to use that against you."
Is that?
It's a dumb power, but it'd be a pretty good power to make other people get boners just by looking at them.
Talking being
So it's kind of like
a hot
yawning.
woman
No, I mean just like mess with other dudes
or
in
a sexy
public.
man.
No, I mean just to like mess with them. Like when in the middle of their conversation, they're like, "Oh yeah, so today I met up with an over." Oh,
I need to go for a second.
What about the women? Can you make them moist?
mm.
It's a lot difficult. It's more.
That's a tricky one.
Instant moist.
It's a lot harder that way.
Yeah, I don't know, cause moist doesn't sound very hard to me. I'd think it'd just be like dry as like desert.
Like wet, panties drop, ocean flowing.
No, I know what
Even
you
worse
mean.
to make it just completely dry.
just makes their clit like super hard. That's your power.
Can make genitalia super hard.
Whoa, rub it against my
any
jeans. It's
kind.
pretty tight right now.
Gonna need some baby powder.
Are you bringing that up? That Scarface pile. Did you see it?
So yeah, I saw it there for like.
It's been there for like a week. a whole
Has
week.
it?
I noticed it before today.
Oh, yeah.
Honestly, like you told me about it, and then I just kind of forgot about it till I went in there to use the bathroom. Before we left.
So you're saying that you thought like either somebody was just like taking a giant bump of coke on the toilet seat,
was-
or
yeah, all over the floor.
It was Scarface quality baby powder.
oh,
It was only the highest quality.
you see hello to my little
Straight
friend.
imported.
And it was like just a big mound of it right in front of the toilet. But it wasn't in front of the toilet. It was like a
little
foot
bit,
away.
yeah.
So someone had to like either put it on in that area. So that means that they had the door open. They were scared of someone coming in. Or
What?
they took a dump, stepped away, pulled up their pants.
But if you walk closer
fell
to the, there's no way you could hide in that bathroom with the door open.
I take shit in the bathroom open all the time.
But there's no way you could
Well, I
hide.
mean, it's around the corner. If everybody's
No,
here,
like,
it's
if you
kinda
just, like-
nobody's gonna watch.
but if you
just-
walk forward, you're completely exposed.
I'm saying like so you didn't like close the door all the way. It's like partially closed.
Oh.
It's got that crack open. You
Yeah,
know,
I
like,
know all about the crack.
the Kraken.
Well, we're talking about the Scarface quality.
But the question,
Baby
whose-
power.
Whose is it?
It's not
I'm pretty sure it's yours. I've never put on baby powder down here. It's always been in my room.
I don't put it on baby powder down here. Baby powder's upstairs.
Got the
It's
baby
all
powder
over my
station up.
floor. it looks like I had fucking strippers and cocaine going on. There's
Got
so
a
much-
major party going on upstairs.
so much fucking baby powder all over the place.
I don't use baby powder, so
How do you
on
defend
YouTube.
against the? Cause you got
The
skinny
chafe
legs.
monster.
You were tidy whities too.
no. No, but I've actually considered buying some for security. I remember used to having them, and
Security.
security.
Yeah, so you don't piss yourself. Not
Don't.
bringing that up.
Don't.
Bringing that up.
Don't.
So you don't piss yourself.
He's not talking about me for the record. All right, just to clear that up.
I haven't
Everybody-
pissed myself in 3 years.
Yeah.
That's the new superpower.
I
Piss yourself
haven't-
on command.
I only piss myself. I wanted like a meme of just that SpongeBob thing, like out of the salty spittoon, and being like, "I'll have you know that I've only pissed myself 2 times in the last week, and I only cried for 20 minutes."
Good deal. Just keep happening.
But yeah, that was quite the pile.
It was huge. I don't know. It probably was me. The way I just make it flow down there. It's just
What do you make it snow?
I mean, I honestly haven't used this bathroom down here in
I'd
like
be
a week.
surprised though. I don't think.
you should saw all the fucking spiders coming out of the bathroom when I cleaned the floors.
Really?
You cleaned. I saw one in the corner, and I kind of left it be.
Okay, that's
But-
one. But then they're all over
just
the
a
tub.
family of
Oh
them?
my god, there's so many of them I had to kill.
Oh,
Tons.
good thing I haven't tried to take a shower downstairs. Then
Yeah, we don't have a.
that would have been.
We don't have a curtain for it yet, do we?
No, I was thinking about doing it because I feel bad when I take a shower late at night about waking you guys up. So I thought I'd
hear it.
I
just,
can't hear anything.
The fan's so loud.
yeah, well, that too.
No,
Except the fan is underneath your. Wait, no, that's
no,
underneath
I
the
meant like the
bathroom.
fan in
fan
this
in my
room.
room
The one
that
in the window.
Oh, you're a fan.
blowing in the cold, somewhat cold air.
It was pretty cold last night. It was like 57.
I didn't feel it.
Cool beans.
I can't keep my window open though at night because every morning neighbors next door, right on cue, is 7 a.m. Their dog goes out and just fucking barks its ass off for like 20 minutes.
Just call the police.
This is why we need a pug,
This is why we need a bigger dog. Just go over there and
dude. Let's get a
intimidate it.
Saint Bernard.
Just
He
eat
said
the-
no to a cat. He didn't say no to Saint Bernard.
It's
When
not
he-
the same thing.
If he said yes to a cat, we'd get a Saint Bernard anyways. Make him tell him it's a cat. What are you talking?
Yeah, we named it Cat. This is our cat.
If it was,
It's a dog though. No, its name is Cat.
if they weren't fucking lawyers, I probably wouldn't have a problem with just having animals here.
Yeah.
But they're fucking lawyers. Like, how is that?
I still find that hard to believe how unprofessional they are.
Did you see what's on the? Someone needs to start taking pictures of the quotes that they put up on their fucking billboards.
Oh yeah, I saw.
Those are some good quotes.
If you're talking to yourself, at least somebody's listening.
Did you see the new one they put up?
No, the parachute one.
No, it's
No, the mine is like a parachute, only works when it's open.
no. What was it? It was wedding funerals are pretty much the same thing, except for you can only smell the flowers at your wedding or something like that. And I was just like, what the,
The fuck?
Who are these
Like,
fucking creeps?
Why did you buy a billboard to put those things up?
Because they're psychopaths. They're psychopaths representing other psychopaths. Just a huge.
It's like Better Call Saul.
I bet you that's how it's run. Like, I don't even know how they don't even cash their checks half the time.
Well, they did right away this time.
That's true.
They did mine on like the 3rd
Yeah, mine too.
rather than the 20th like last month.
Like I should. That's probably because it was on a holiday,
It might have been. I mean, the
They were
4th was
gone
a
for-
long holiday.
They're gone
but-
for a month.
Yeah, but I don't know. I should talk to them then, and they'll probably be like, "Oh, so you watch American Psycho like 3 times a week? Here's my card."
Here's my card.
I represent lawyers who are psychopaths.
So anything interesting happened today?
Today or the week?
I suppose the week. I haven't filmed since last Monday.
Well, they don't know that.
Today's Sunday, by the way.
You want to give them the date too?
No, wait, it's
Actually,
Monday
no.
now.
So that they.
Correction. It is 12:16.
Might as well just give them our address too.
You want to lick my
Totally kidding.
butthole while you're at it? We'll just start a new porn company.
We're dropping YouTube. We're going to RedTube.
503 Broadway. Just send it to all of them.
I don't know. I had like a shower thought in my head that while I was coming back. God damn it! While I was coming back from the grocery store, I was like, you know how.
Wait, you had a shower thought in your car?
Yeah. Well, it was interesting because you know how people are like a lot more accepting now of things than say like 10 years ago. Because I remember back in high school, this question always went around in one of my classes. I think it was our middle classes. It was like, would you rather have a slutty daughter or a gay son? And I was thinking about that today, and I'm just like, man, I always said I wanted to have a slutty daughter, right? But now I'm just like, man, I'd rather just go with the gay son. It's just so much better in the
It's a
long
good
run.
question, I suppose, actually.
I wouldn't want to.
Zero maintenance for babies. The only problem I'm going to have is if I end up having a gay son, which is whatever at this point. I mean, I don't really care. But it's like, all right, well, if you guys do decide to have like a surrogate thing, your sperm's going in there first. We got to make this bloodline last. Because that's like, I don't know, that's like my only fear is like, all right, I have one son and he likes cocks.
Your one
Well-
fear is your bloodline stopping.
Yeah.
I'm
Well, I
not
mean, you have
afraid
a
of
brother
that.
too, don't you?
No, I'm an only child. Technically, I'm an only child. I have
Oh,
half
gotcha.
siblings,
Gotcha.
but I'm the only son from my dad.
But you're actually afraid of that? Your bloodline ending?
A little bit. Well, I'm afraid that my name won't go on.
It will. It lives on in the internet
Well, yeah,
forever.
it'll go on the internet.
It'll stay on YouTube
But I'm saying,
forever. Even if nobody watched it.
Because I want
It'll
8
still be-
kids, and I'd hate for like to have 7 daughters and 1 son, and that guy just,
We got to think about it though. If you have 7 daughters and 1 son, he's bound to turn out gay. Like there's a 7 out of 8 chance there he's gonna turn out gay.
I'm okay with that. It's just I want him to knock someone up first.
Yeah.
Give me some grandchildren with my last name, please.
And so he's got to bump out another son.
I'm willing. I want like 10 kids, man.
Really?
Oh yeah,
Jesus.
bigger the better.
You're gonna own a farm too?
Yep. They're all gonna play hockey. I'm gonna have my own little team.
I suppose we are Wisconsin, so pretty close to Canada. Might as well just move to Canada and play hockey.
Fuck that. Well, I might have to. I
No,
mean,
people are
Yeah,
going to
I
be
mean,
good
Trump
in
and Hillary,
Canada.
you
You
know?
can't go there.
oh,
People train for their whole lives there.
and what
Train in the womb.
Yeah, for hockey, taking on Americans in hockey and smashing them.
I was thinking about that. You know how everybody keeps saying Canadians are so polite and everything?
No, they're not.
No, well, that's the big thing. You know, everybody's like, "Oh, Canadians are so polite with everything." You know, I've always thought about that. Hockey is one of the more violent sports that aren't like boxing or MMA or anything like that.
No, they just fucking hit you and say, "Oh, I'm sorry.
You can just imagine
I mean,
that.
Did
that's
that one fucking hurt?"
That's actually good lip reading.
apologize.
Good lip reading. Just go to a hockey, like a film a hockey game. 2 guys are fighting. Just sorry, sorry.
Fucking knocked his
Sorry.
tooth out, and then I had to
Sorry.
buy him a gift.
Sorry, man. Here's a gold tooth. What's your size?
Want to marry my case?
What's your size? God, if I was a
size
dentist,
tooth.
I'd be all over that NHL. I'd be like, "You need teeth?
I
I'm
got
over here.
You know I got.
What's your
them.
size?" We ranging from baby tiny teeth to grown size buck teeth.
You can get any size tooth you want. Doesn't
you
have to
could-
fit your mouth.
So you can
Fuck the
file
system.
teeth.
File teeth?
Yeah, so you can bite
Get
other
spiky
hockey
teeth.
players.
I don't think they allow biting.
No, probably not.
Maybe in Slapshot.
They allow things if you don't get caught.
Yeah, it'd be hard to do. Teeth so long you could bite through the face mask.
What are you, crocodile?
What are you, a
Yeah.
shark?
Just be like spears sticking out of your face.
Do you see that one? There was a goal somebody made where they lifted up the puck onto their stick and they like held it there for a second. Then they took the stick and chucked the whole stick like a spear into the goal.
What?
It worked.
Are you allowed to throw the puck? I know
Yeah.
you're allowed to catch it and stuff.
You can't do
but
knuckle pucks.
What's that? Punching it?
No. No, a
Falcon.
knuckle puck is like the puck's flat and then you go like this
Oh,
because then it rotates and spins.
yeah.
People get really hurt.
You mean like the Mighty Duck?
Yeah, that's illegal. 100% illegal.
Is it?
Oh yeah. You can't do fucking knuckle pucks.
Did you guys watch Mighty Ducks with
course.
the actual ducks? The Disney Mighty Ducks?
Yes.
Yeah, with
Okay.
what's his name? Emilio Estevez.
Or
I think that's what the dude's name was.
Charlie Sheen's brother and Martin Sheen's
Wow. You just ruined Mighty Ducks for me.
son. You didn't know that?
No.
That's his brother.
Well,
that movie.
It didn't ruin it. I haven't seen
Emilio
that in
Estevez.
years.
That's what it is.
There's no way I've seen that since like preschool.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You haven't just like wanted to rewatch it?
Mm-mm.
I
Yeah,
rewatched
I love that movie. It's filmed in Minnesota.
it. It is.
Ooh. Yeah, there's different landmarks and stuff there inside the Mall of America when they're doing rollerblades.
Wait, are we talking about the animated one?
No, we're
No.
talking about the
I'm
real
I'm talking
The
about the
movie.
animated
Oh,
one.
really?
Yeah.
The live
What
action.
the
You've never seen the live
fuck?
action one?
No.
Oh,
That's why I
what?
meant the Disney one.
They're both all made by Disney.
Really?
Oh my god.
I'm pretty sure it was made by Disney.
Yes.
No, I watched the
Are you kidding me
watched
right
the
now?
animated one with the
Shut-
golden
Turn
hockey
this
mask
shit off.
and their actual
Done.
ducks.
YouTube's shutting
Oh
down.
my god.
It's
Fuck
so
this.
Is that what you meant? Like where you
Yeah,
said
that's what I
actual
meant.
ducks? Oh fucking A.
That's what I meant.
God
oh my
damn it.
god. Am I like in the fucking Twilight Zone right now? Like seriously. You're joking, right? You've never seen the Mighty Ducks?
The live action, you've never seen it?
Like
No.
and oh my
With
god.
Goldberg?
No.
Charlie! Charlie, I'm dying. Is this a joke?
My
right?
mom was an extra on that show.
No, it's not.
In the movie.
Oh, that's a fucking anime.
Not the anime.
fucking anime.
No, she was in
an
the
extra in an animated series.
I don't know. Your background
voice actor.
They don't get all their background noise from freesounds.com.
I don't think so. But
No,
maybe.
what movie was it I just saw the other day? They used like the most. Yeah, it was Hardcore Henry. That screaming noise at the very end where the lady falls out the helicopter.
That's your mom?
No, yeah, that's my mom. She was the voice actor for that. No, I swear to God, they got that sound off of some random website because it's just like that very generic girl screaming noise. You hear it all the
Well, you
fucking
hear
time.
in movies a lot that one like, oh, when people die and stuff.
Was that a whale noise?
No, that's the sound that people do. Yeah, like
That's what it
that.
sounds like when someone dies.
Yeah, and like it's in Battlefront. It's in
You just said movies. Those are games.
well, it's in movies too.
What movie?
Fucking
What movie where they say,
I'm gonna find it for you. It's in The Simpsons. It was on The Simpsons once. It was. Yeah, it's exactly like that.
Feel free, Activision, to use my my sounds. For you.
Feel free, but it's not free. It's
Or
like
go from
$5 per use.
Or go to SpongeBob and just get the voice actor of the guy that goes, my leg. Oh, my leg.
Hey, what's this? That could be either a bullet wound or someone taking a
face, too.
shit.
Could be used for a whole variety of reasons.
Give me your best. Taking a dump / being shot in the stomach.
That could be a good like extra for a show or something like that. Just do weird ass things or like give me the voice expression or the facial expression on what you would be if you just got a needle shoved through your asshole. Then we just get a bunch of thumbnails for the make cards out of it. Trading card game. There we go.
That one.
That one.
Next one. Wait.
That one.
That one. It's used in a lot of stuff.
That was used in Battlefront, wasn't it?
Yeah, Battlefront. That was in the Simpsons one episode where like, and it's used in Call of Duty too, I'm pretty sure. Simpsons episode, they were parodying Call of Duty. Mr. Burns was playing it. That was the only death sound in the whole game. Just kill someone, that sound kills someone.
This is the video of this is the episode of Sounds.
I guess I really don't notice because I'm not a fucking freak and want to listen to
Well, it's
people
like
die.
in a lot of different. It's used in so many
Or
different
watch
games.
the Mighty Duck anime.
The worst part is I know
Yeah, that's my favorite anime.
I know what you're talking about.
And like,
100%.
there's
And it's fucking where they put on the mask, right? They put on like the golden mask.
I honestly didn't
make
even know
them
that they made an
powerful.
anime of it. Or the cartoon version of it.
no,
it was
it's-
like it was on before Pokemon in the mornings.
Oh yeah, there was a TV show too. On
Might
like
actually go back and watch Pokemon.
Cartoon
They have it
Disney
on
or something
Netflix.
like that.
Watch the first episode and tell me how far you get into it. I got about 3 minutes.
Really?
Pokemon.
It's so bad.
the first.
I suppose
episodes are pretty
it's kind
bad.
of that way when you rewatch a show from when you were a
It
kid.
hasn't aged well though.
So,
There's
like if I were to go back and watch like,
there's some things I can rewatch. Dragon Ball Z I can rewatch.
ooh, I kind of want to rewatch
Ooh.
Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Still haven't seen that.
You haven't
It's
seen
pretty
all that?
good. I haven't seen all
I haven't
of
seen
them.
the movie either.
I've
No,
seen
the movie
like
was fucking terrible. Don't see
series
the
of
movie.
pieces of that series, but all of them I thought were pretty good.
I
All
heard
the
they were-
episodes, I loved all the episodes. The movie was absolutely
And then
there was
and then
fucking
they did
horse shit.
like Corrin, right? Is that in the sequel or something?
yeah,
like that?
the
Corn,
Coral. Corrin? Cora?
Korra,
Cora.
Legend of Korra.
the Legend of Corn.
No,
like-
it's the Last Airbender. Is it the Legend of
Corn
Korra? I don't know.
Bender.
It's- the Last Corn Bender.
The last corn bender. Watch me split this.
Watch me shuck
corn.
this corn with my mind.
Just throwing corn in them.
Making popcorn.
My powers only work in cornfields. Beware.
So that's how the signs are made.
That's where the,
When
like,
I'm not shucking corn at people, I'm a farmer.
Well, this gets to like one of my topics is
Shucking corn at people.
no terrible like movies that don't do well in the box office. So example is right now Suicide Squad.
Yeah, that
just
one got
came
really
out,
bad reviews.
and it's getting really bad reviews, right? And they're saying like this is as bad as Batman vs Superman, and I'm just thinking about it like.
I remember Superman just didn't seem like there was any really good parts in it.
I liked how they portrayed
Kinda all
Batman though.
felt blah.
yeah, I liked.
Batman felt real.
I
it
did
felt
like
too
Batman.
dark to me.
Too dark.
But that's
I
what
thought it
Batman
felt-
is. Batman's super dark. I mean, super.
I felt like
mean.
they went over the edge though with the
I would have liked to see
Made
them
him
do
edgy.
before they try to get into Justice League. Do origin stories for all the members, kind of like what.
But they're not. They're doing
No, yeah,
Wonder Woman and then right to Justice League.
I would have liked to see an origins with Batman and. Well, they already kind of have the Superman, but. I don't know. And I don't want to like praise him too much because I really love the Christian Bale Batman. I thought he was pretty.
yeah.
good.
I like
But
I just like him as
towards
an
the
actor.
third one, he got more dark because that was supposed to be it. He got older. He got darker. The time has changed for where he had to be more violent. And I like the way that Zack Snyder showed Batman. I fucking hate how he shows Superman though. Superman's not a dark and gloomy superhero. Why would you show him in that light?
I suppose that's what I was trying to say. The whole movie just seemed dark.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Batman obviously is supposed to be a little dark. I still think they went a little bit too dark with him, but the whole movie just kind of felt dark and blah.
Yeah,
it didn't really feel like
it didn't feel vibrant, right?
Yeah.
When you have Superman on the stage, I thought it should have been super bright, super colorful. You know, Superman should have a super bright suit on. He should have almost, chiseled face.
lens flares everywhere.
Yeah, pretty much, right?
He's the
Star
sun,
Trek of
you blind
comics.
yourself when you look at him.
The only thing I can compare this is to, I think it's Max Landis, and he did a Superman run.
Max Lantis?
Landis.
No.
He wrote Chronicle. Have you seen that movie?
Well, maybe.
No, it's just called Chronicle. It's like where the kids get superpowers and they like misuse them. Anyways,
I've
Wait,
heard
is
of
that
it.
the-
I might have seen it actually.
Hold on, is that the one where they all get like psychic
yeah, they all connect.
and it's all being filmed through that one
Yep.
loser who's like, I film things now.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Was that was Chronicle?
That was Chronicle.
Was that the one with the train at one point in the movie?
Yep.
Okay, I have seen that then.
So he did he wrote that movie, and then he wrote a Superman run where like Superman was like he was like normal kind of. He wasn't indestructible. He can get hurt, he can bleed, but he couldn't die. But he can also get drunk, and he could be like a regular human being.
Okay.
And I thought like that
sounds
aspect
interesting.
that was pretty cool, and that's how they pretty much designed their Lex Luthor over. They used his personality to do it. And I really hated how they did Lex Luthor.
I did too.
I thought he was stupid.
Could I just
I like their choice of actor though.
I like Jesse Eisenberg. I thought he's a good actor, but he just didn't play the part of Lex Luthor right.
No, and like, why would they be like, we need a way to get Superman to fight Batman. Let's kidnap his mom.
Murder!
Well, they barely even fought too, though. It was for like 5 minutes, and then they just like teamed up.
Yeah, I thought they had a good sort of suspense thing going where they were kind of like disagreeing, and then they kind of had the like face off where he just like wrecks his car, and he's just like, fucking wrecked my car, dude.
But they literally ripped that from The Dark Knight, the comic book, the Frank Miller. It was exactly the same. Superman becomes all powerful. They fight, but Batman dies instead of Superman. Spoilers. Sorry, spoilers.
I thought, wasn't there a Batman v Superman that involved the Joker?
Yeah, that was the Frank Miller one
Okay.
where he kills the Joker,
Yeah.
who like is in
Why
a-
didn't they go with that then? That's
I don't know. But I just want to get to this point where, they're giving Suicide Squad terrible fucking reviews right now. And it's just like, you should be happy that we even got this. Because I'm pretty sure that we probably never would have got Suicide Squad.
yeah.
Ever.
I mean, I don't like to go with reviews, and I don't like to. I try to avoid looking at reviews until after I see the movie, but I don't know. I feel like if I don't want reviews to dictate how well I like a movie or not.
I mean, yeah, you kind of have to think about it. If a reviewer goes to see a movie and they really have no background knowledge of the movie, or like because like take the Warcraft movie for instance, that got terrible reviews. But like when I went and saw it, I thought it was okay.
It's everything I wanted in a Warcraft movie.
But I think like they're just overhyping everything now.
Yeah.
Everything just has to be super overhyped. And if it's not to everyone's expectation, then it's not good.
But that kind of has to do with the people, though, too. You look at a movie, you see it all the time. You think, oh, that's going to be so sweet, and then you get to it, and it's not what you thought. You're overhyping it yourself, too.
Well, I'm not overhyping at all because I still want to see it. But so the first review I saw was IGN. They gave it like a 5.9, right?
Out of 10.
Yeah, which I figured that's a pretty good score, because they didn't like Watchmen and they gave it like a 5, and I saw Watchmen and I really liked Watchmen.
Okay.
So I was like, 5.9, that's not bad. I'll probably still go see it. But then, you looking on Twitter because, I have to check out our feed all the time, make sure that we're up to date. And it's just like everyone just shitting all over it. And it's just like, is that because that critics gave it a bad review and now you're thinking that it's going to be bad going into it? So you're just going to give it a shitty review and now it's just going to fucking tumble into a bad thing?
I'm gonna give this one a review. I haven't seen it yet, but
I think that's what happens with people though too, when they see things on the internet. Like say they went to see it on Saturday and they got really bad reviews on Friday or whatever. You kind of go into it, you're saying, okay, this movie is going to be terrible because I've heard everybody else thinks it's terrible. That kind of already influences your decision on it before you see it. So I think, like John was saying, you probably shouldn't look at the reviews until after you see the movie. That way you can give it your own actual opinion on the movie rather than having somebody else's opinion influence what you think of it.
Well, I always like to watch reviews because I always like to see someone else's point on something. I will never take a review as like 100% guarantee that it's going to be like that because everybody's different. Everyone likes different things. Most of the time it's one person doing that review for that company. It's not a group effort doing a review.
I mean, I notice myself looking a lot more at reviews for things before I go out to see them or buy like a game or something like that too. But And I mean, I will admit that it influences my decision a lot of the times where if it gets a terrible review on Steam or something like that, I won't buy it. Or, I forgot the last movie. I was going to go see a movie, but then I remember I looked at the reviews and it said it was terrible, so I ended up not seeing it or something like that.
How much are just a normal adult movie ticket?
If you
Matinee
say
or
student
your-
discount or regular,
Just a regular price
they
movie
do do
ticket.
student
it's
discounts
like
here.
$6.
They do student discounts?
It has to be on a like non-opening night weekend. So I'm probably gonna go see.
Do you need just like a student ID? And then,
No, do you say student ticket?
oh, I did not know that.
I've only had one guy ask me for my ID.
I have heard that, but I forgot.
But how much would a just regular ticket cost?
I think
It's
it's
like
$8.
$7.50 or $7.25.
I think it's if you go before 6, which is before the matinee, that'd be like $6
$6.50.
probably.
That's-
But then after that, it'd probably be about $8.50.
I don't want to rag on people that are giving things bad reviews because I'm sure they're much more qualified than me. But just like $7 for like 1.5 to 2 hours of entertainment is like fine. That's
Plus, it's the summer. You get to sit in an air conditioned place.
Well, this-
you should
yeah.
give it at least a
This
5.
is cheap. Like our rates are super cheap.
Yeah,
back-
in Madison, I know I've spent like $15 on a movie ticket.
Yeah, that's what
I
I,
know
paid in Illinois.
in-
It was about 15.
In California, obviously, everything's a lot more expensive. It's like $20 for a ticket.
For a red carpet ticket premiere.
Well, at the Chinese theater there, and
Show your dick in front of everybody. It's 20 bucks.
at the Chinese theater, I think it was $25 a ticket.
Yeah, you're going to Chinese theater though, so
I mean, obviously, that is a really big theater.
Are
But
there subtitles?
you know it's not even called. That's not even the real name. It's not even really called the Chinese theater. People just call it that. It's called some other shit. I don't even know.
I don't know.
But I remember hearing that.
I know, like the Marcus in Stillwater with like the recliner seats and stuff, the leather recliners.
Oh my God.
I
That
love
one's like
those seats.
$11 a ticket, I think. $10 a ticket.
That's
I
what
think
we
it's like
should
$5 movie night on Tuesdays though. I think free popcorn too.
That's what we should open. A fucking adult movie theater.
I was saying that, yeah.
Serve
So-
alcohol. You get
that'd be
2
nice.
seats. You get a waiter. Dinner served to you.
Well, they
No
do that.
more
They
of
do that at the
those.
Marcus.
Do they? Oh man.
They have separate theaters where you can order food, get your food before the movie starts, and then movie will start.
And then
was
they
that?
come
When everybody
back.
gets their food.
What was that one
drinks and
Marvel
stuff.
movie we were seeing where there was just an entire row was it in front of us or behind us
Must have
of
been Captain
just
America,
kids
'cause you saw it and I
just
didn't.
giving their commentary the whole time?
Oh my! I would flip shit.
Nick had to talk to
Oh,
talk to
did
them
it?
a few times, but one time
Fucking.
I don't know if I told you guys or not. There's one time in the movie, like, they're doing it, and one kid, like, whispers to his friend really loud, I have a feeling they're up to something illegal. I'm just like, oh, it's so innocent.
I went the last movie I went to go see Secret Life of Pets with my girlfriend. There's a little kid right behind me, like kicking my seat. Finally,
Why do
I was
people do that?
just about to flip, and the mom was sitting right next to the kid too. Just about to flip shit. Turn around, stare at the kid, look over at the mom. The mom's too big to sit in the seat. So I kind of like
Standing?
Wait,
like I was
describe
pissed
it.
off.
You
but
have
then
to
I was-
describe it.
Is she
the-
standing
No,
next
the
to
lady
this-
was like, she went into her seat. Like I saw her go behind me before. I knew she was kind of big, but when I looked back, the lady was sitting like the normal seats, like here. She's sitting like this with one cheek on the seat. Like I look back and the lady's just kind of looking at me, and I'm like, I instantly went from like really like pissed off to like really taken back. Like I don't want to fucking say anything now.
Yeah, she might sit on you.
She might.
I'm sorry. That's really mean. I shouldn't be laughing so much.
Tom might like it though.
Yeah, sit on my head, mom.
Were you seeing this with your girlfriend?
Make my head explode, baby.
I think I turned. I don't remember if I turned to my girlfriend or not too, and I was like, "Look at the lady behind us."
So you got some entertainment value out of it.
I mean, that movie wasn't very good, but yeah, that was the most
kids
entertainment I
kicking your
got out
seat.
of
I
it.
had kids do that to me on the airplane before too, and while I was a kid too, I'd just be like, "Dude, stop it!"
I know that's the worst on an airplane because you can't move and you can't
Yeah.
do anything about it.
I've had many of times where I flipped out, but the one time I was out on a date and I was out with my ex and we were seeing Star Trek, the first one, and like the kids behind us just kept like talking and giving commentary, and I was just like, can't fucking take it any longer. And I'm about to turn around, and she goes before me, and she's like, listen, shut the fuck up. I didn't pay $8 for you to talk. And I was just like, oh, damn. Oh. And she was like, she
Pull out
likes
the ring now.
She likes Star Trek because her dad likes Star Trek, so she was really excited to see the movie. I just came with her to see it, but I was just like, "Oh man, I'm so turned on right now."
You just turn. Let's bang in the movie theater right now. It's dark.
Hand job now.
No, turn over to it. I think I love you.
Will you marry me?
Hand job now.
I was seeing.
I know there's a kid behind me, but
We were in a movie waiting to see Deadpool, which I was super excited for the first time. I see this parent walking up, bringing a kid. I was just like, no, this is not going to ruin this movie for me. Just like, I'm ready for you. But he was good. He didn't say anything.
What the fuck is up with like?
because the kid didn't understand anything.
I don't understand parents who bring their fucking child, like I'm talking like in a car seat, to a fucking movie.
Wait, you mean like in like a carrier?
Infant,
Yeah,
like infant,
like
child.
an infant child to a movie.
Yeah, then
like
the
any
kid's gonna
movie.
start crying because it's a loud movie, obviously, because movie theaters are loud.
Get parents that like kid starts crying. They don't take them out of the theater.
No,
They're
They
just
just
like,
leave.
Shh, as they're
I
watching.
want to watch. Just like take a pillow and I want to watch the movie. Shut up.
I can't remember what movie it was, but I was just like, what is wrong with these fucking people? Like, do they not understand that this is a public establishment where other people pay to watch this, not just them? And their kids don't fucking pay because they're too fucking young.
I usually try going to movies now where I know that there's not going to be that many people. Where I
Uh,
go like
my
an
parents-
early afternoon movie or like, you know,
Okay.
Yeah, my parents were
during the
talking.
weekdays when nobody's really around.
Right. My parents were talking about going to see Finding Dory, but my mom was like, we need to make sure we go to like a midnight showing or something.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be a really bad one.
I still haven't seen it. I want to though.
Well, okay, so back on your topic, what is one movie that you saw that you were totally disappointed in seeing?
Well, hold on. What do you mean disappointed in seeing? Because I've been on a lot of date movies where they just been super shit. Like
The date was shit or the movie was
the
shit?
movie was shit. So me and Katie went on a date. She wanted to see Age of Adeline. Age of Adeline. It was a movie where like she couldn't age or anything. She lived like 100,000 years. Anyway, she got me into it because Harrison Ford was in it, and I was just like, "Oh, that's cool." We watched that movie, and the whole time we're just looking at each other like, "This is the worst piece of shit ever. How did this get 4 fucking stars?"
Harrison Ford.
And then Harrison Ford plays Harrison Ford. That's all he plays.
Was in the credits right afterward Harrison Ford as
I'm-
Harrison Ford.
Harrison Ford always plays Harrison Ford, right? He hasn't changed his acting methods up at all. He has the same character motive, everything. And I'm just like, are you fucking kidding me? It was so boring and like cringeworthy to
So
watch.
was he playing Indiana Jones in that movie or
No, it was. He's playing like his older films. Like, what was the one where like he was a dad, where the house was being broke into?
New Star Wars movie?
Even then, he played Harrison Ford. Like he didn't even play Han Solo. He plays Harrison Ford. That's his character.
I suppose, yeah, he doesn't really change very much.
No.
Except for when never mind.
So
Stupid
movie
jokes.
that I was super disappointed in that I saw. Give me yours first, and then let me think for a second.
Yeah, one John.
I have one I was really surprised. Good surprise. I did not have high expectations for Guardians of the Galaxy, and then I saw that. I was just like, wow. I'm glad I saw that.
Okay.
Yeah, I like Guardians of the Galaxy.
But I wasn't going in expecting much. But I guess, like, you know, I should just expect high bar for anything Marvel makes. I haven't been disappointed in like ever by Marvel.
We'll go back to
Well,
that
Spider-Man
topic.
3,
We'll go back to that topic.
So my movie was probably going to have to be As Above, So Below. You guys ever seen that?
Oh, is that horror movie in France?
Yeah.
Catacombs?
Where they go down in the, you know, like the sewers and stuff, and they find like the 7th circle of hell, and they go through it. Everything's like upside down, and it's It's like it is the worst fucking movie ever. It's all filmed on GoPros. It's like gives you a fucking headache when you watch it. They had like the cringiest horror scenes ever. Like where it's not even scary, it's just like I feel uncomfortable. I feel generally uncomfortable right
Maybe
now.
that's what they wanted.
I mean, I guess, but like
Yeah, they want to screw all
It
the
just gave me
people
a
that are
fucking headache
taking their
watching that
dates
show.
to a horror movie so they hold them and just be like, don't touch me.
Like I really wanted to see that. I don't know why. I didn't even really see that many reviews or anything for it. But I remember right after we got out of the movie, I went to the movie with some of my friends from high school. They all turned to me. They're like, why the fuck did you bring me to that movie? That movie was fucking terrible. And I was like, yeah, sorry about that.
Cringeworthy moments. When I went to see 300 by myself, that like super hardcore sex scene that he has with his wife. Then I went on a date and saw that, and like the whole time I was just like, it's either it's gonna go pretty well, or she's gonna be weirded out because I just turned 18. She was like 16 still. She didn't turn 17 yet, and I was just like,
Jailbait?
no. And like the whole time I was just like, oh, man, this is real awkward. Shitty movie that I've seen. Blair Witch Project.
Haven't seen that one.
I saw that one in the theaters. Snuck in. So what we used to do as a kid is on Saturdays, my mom would drop me and my brother off at the movie theaters. We'd buy one ticket and then we'd just go movie hopping all fucking night until about 10 o'clock. And then
With your mom?
No, she'd drop us off.
Oh, I thought your mom was doing
No, we go to like a huge multiplex that was like a 28 theater, and we'd just be there all day. Get large popcorns, large drinks, so you can keep refilling.
They give free refills?
Yep.
Oh my. All day,
All
just popcorn.
They didn't do
day.
the one where you only get one refill
Nope.
on it?
This is like back in the 90s.
Okay.
Well, the theaters around my home do free refills all the time.
And mine did where like they have a little thing where they have to rip it off like of the,
Oh, really?
the little thing where it's like a little
And then they start
like
doing
converted on
they
it.
start doing like plastic cups, just to like
Yeah,
so you
so-
wouldn't pull them out of the garbage can. So like my mom's truck or the Jeep would just have like tons of like popcorn baskets and movie cups that we just like sneak in, so we get free stuff all the time. But we saw
one way to do it.
saw the Blair Witch Project. Instantly, I had to throw up because it was like the shaky camera thing.
And you were eating like hours of popcorn.
Threw up. I didn't even make it to the bathroom. I threw up right in the lobby.
Went back to your seat.
Nope.
Just like, well, that happened.
No, they had to call my parents to come pick me up.
Oh really?
Yeah. Threw up during that. When I saw Avatar in 3D,
The blue people
fucking threw up. What else?
in 3D? Oh, that was fucking
Well, it
terrible.
was supposed
in
to be
3D.
really good, though.
I saw it twice. I saw it in 3D and 2D. 3D was terrible.
I saw it in 2D. Thought it was pretty good. Saw it in 3D because it was supposed to be James Cameron's Marvel fucking shit. Instantly threw up. I couldn't take the blue. Like it was too blue.
Yeah.
And I think I didn't even make it to where he became an avatar.
Well, that's kind of how it is with a lot of those GoPro like camera film things. Obviously, that one wasn't GoPro one, but it just seems like the shaky is kind of like a hit or miss with some people. It's like really cool for sometimes, like Hardcore Henry. Like it was okay the whole time, but then at the very end, when you were saying, it started giving you a headache. Oh,
yeah.
fucking Jesus!
Because it's just the action's just too fast. And I couldn't imagine like I want to watch that in a VR headset, but then I was thinking like it's too fast. Some of the parts are just too fast to watch in a VR.
Yeah.
But there hasn't been like a super like movie that I've been really disappointed that I saw.
Have you ever walked out before the end of a movie?
I haven't. I've
have
always
not either.
said I spent money on it. Might as well fucking sit
Yeah,
here and
that's-
enjoy
that's
the
usually-
AC.
I haven't had an experience where I hated a movie so bad I'm just felt like I'm gonna go.
My girlfriend told me she did just not too long ago. She saw The Boss.
Was it bad?
She said it was fucking terrible. They walked out like a quarter of the way in.
See, that's I don't know. I don't see as many movies as I used to because we used to go like every weekend see a couple movies. But
Me neither. Thanks, Netflix.
Yeah, Netflix is really like taking down movie theater networks. I
But
think.
lately it's been kind of shit. There's not really any good movies on there.
Well, there's a lot of good old movies I like to rewatch. Like, as I said, they took it off.
Which one?
Thanks, Netflix. American Psycho.
I have it on Blu-ray. You
Oh,
can borrow
never
it
mind.
anytime.
We're good, Netflix.
American Psycho is a good one. It's one of my favorite ones. Oh my god, my trainee never seen any Quentin Tarantino movies.
Really?
Ever. None of them. Not even like Pulp Fiction, Kill Bill, fucking Foxy Brown. Nothing. Reservoir Dogs. Because I was like,
I haven't seen that.
which one?
Reservoir Dogs.
I own that one too.
Seen Pulp Fiction and sort of Kill Bill, but it was like at 3 a.m. at a friend's house sleepover.
But we watched Hateful Eight. Me and John were watching it.
Oh, yeah?
So funny.
Was it good?
Oh yeah.
It's pretty good.
I've heard some of those are pretty good. I've heard that one is pretty good. Now, I don't know what the fuck is up with like the number 7 or 8 lately though, but there's a shit ton of movies that are like that. Like the Hateful Eight,
Have you seen the movie Seven?
Ridiculously
the Ridiculous Six, just like weird movies that are on
And
the
there's another
on the orders of
there's
those.
another Western coming out. Is it the Manipulous Seven or something like that?
Magnificent Seven, I think, or something
That
like that.
sounds so fruity.
It's like, well, what's
The
up with
Fabulous
this?
Six, the Fabulous Five.
Hey, they're running out of names of movies, I think, because they're even starting to reuse some names of movies that came out a long time ago.
But have you seen the movie Seven with Morgan Freeman?
Oh yeah, so good.
That's such a good movie.
Kevin Spacey, Brad Pitt, Morgan Freeman. What's in the box?
I don't think I've seen
What's
it.
in the box? Oh my god!
Just
you
give me
haven't
the
seen that
gun.
movie?
Just give me the gun.
I don't
What's
think
in
so.
the fucking box?
You have to. See, it's so
What's
good.
in the box?
We can't spoil it though.
That's what everybody kept quoting when we worked back in the back room.
Oh,
Everybody kept saying, "What's in the
Yeah,
box?"
you
And I'm
did-
like,
you never seen
Inside
Seven?
joke?
Oh, it's so good. It's about a serial.
That's a good one.
It's about a serial killer.
Yeah.
okay,
Probably one of the better, almost one of the best serial killer movies I've seen.
They pretty much based the game right off of it.
There's a game?
Well, have you played Heavy Rain?
No.
Heavy Rain was like one of the PlayStation exclusives, and it's like almost beat for beat, just like Seven.
Really?
At least I think.
I need to play that then.
Like, I mean, different kind of killer, origami killer, but same kind of detective skills and stuff like that.
I love psychopath movies though, or just anything with. I know.
gonna lock my door
I
from
really
now on.
liked Shutter Island.
That was
Shutter Island was
that
really good.
Have you seen One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest?
Oh, yeah.
It's
I've
a
read
pretty
the book.
old one, but it's
Danny DeVito's in that,
Yeah, I like
the
that one
and
too.
Nicholas. God, I can't remember his name.
Cage.
No, not Nicholas. Oh, he was in.
Have you seen the game Nicolas Cage Dating Simulator?
Oh, is that what it was? I thought it was Adam Sandler.
There's an Adam Sandler one too.
God damn it! Dating
Who's the guy that's
Simulator.
always in the movies with Adam Sandler? He was in.
all
David
his
Spade?
fucking friends.
Yeah, David Spade. There's an ending for that game. You got the David Spade ending. I'm sorry.
What time are we at?
51 minutes.
Okay. I had one more topic to compound onto what we're talking about. Why is DC making such bad decisions compared to what Marvel's doing?
In movies?
Movies, I wouldn't say in games because DC has the overall edge.
They have
in
the
that.
Arkham games, so
Yeah.
they get.
But just in entertainment value, and not because of Suicide Squad, but like I just watched The Killing Joke, and
The anime.
Well,
yeah,
I think they're at a little bit shorthanded with one. They're kind of based in a fantasy world that's more gauged towards fantasy, which Marvel is kind of more gauged in reality, where they have cities like New York and they're actually based in our time, trying to be current, so that might relate to a lot more people. And I don't know, the only real relatable like hero that they have to me is like Batman. That's the only one that I think has been like super successful recently.
it just usually DC comic book movies excuse me, their animes are super good, right? I don't know if you guys
Under the
watched
Red
any of
Hood.
them.
I've never really been super into DC comics.
Most of them, well, most of the animated movies that they make are super well put together. The stories are interesting. The character development is great. You know who this character is.
Did you guys watch Batman Beyond when you were kids?
Yes,
I love that
Batman
show.
Beyond.
Oh my god! Did you watch the one with the Joker, the movie? Rented that like week after week from Family Video. I love that movie so much. Sorry, go on.
I just,
Go.
I don't know. I just wanted to say that, like, why is DC moving in this shittier direction? I thought The Killing Joke would have been a good story to tell. I mean, they did it very well, and it was
You
very
mean a live action story to tell, or a
no, just a story to tell in a animated or live action, if they ever did live action. You know, it's a pinnacle point in Batman's.
I mean, if they do it live action, it better be R. Sorry.
Yes.
Well, in my view on that, obviously I can't really speak much for it because I haven't really seen a lot of the DC stuff. But in my view, they don't have as many superheroes as Marvel, where Marvel's kind of been flooding the theaters and stuff with just movie after movie after movie every year. You know,
They have a lot. I would say they'd have a lot of superheroes, but they aren't. I don't think they're as closely linked as Marvel's is because one, like all of them, just about all of them, are based in the same city.
But if I watch
suppose.
a Batman movie, it should be a Batman movie. Like, I should understand it. I should care for this character. I should understand why he's doing what he's doing. I should like it because I like Batman. But overall, most of the time, it seems like that they're just like, it's boring.
Well, Batman wise, I think it's been good.
I was just super disappointed with The Killing Joke.
Oh, you're talking okay for animated. All right.
But even so, you know, DC hasn't been doing that well. What Marvel's been doing, and I don't know if that's because, you know, Disney's just
Isn't
given
Marvel
that
linked
charm.
with Disney though?
Yeah.
So they have a little bit of
they have an edge. Yeah.
but is DC doesn't have any ties to Marvel, do they? Or
no, but
to,
they're Warner
Disney?
Brothers. I mean,
Yeah.
that's like the second biggest.
Yeah, but think of it like Mickey Mouse versus Looney Tunes.
But I watched
Which-
Looney Tunes more than I ever did Mickey Mouse stuff.
I think that's because most of the Saturday morning cartoons that I remember were mostly like Looney Tunes, stuff like that. They never really had much Disney stuff unless you had the special channels for it.
Well, they have Sweet
Disney
Life of
Channel.
Zack and Cody.
I don't know. It was a small rant that I was just like, I just feel like, you know, DC,
No, yeah, I know what you
they
mean.
have these good characters that they could use, and they're just continuously being like, all right, we're just going to give the Snack Strider because he made 300 good, and he could probably do other shit that's good too.
I think they all
With
have
the
that like
full-on-
southern
Yeah,
accent.
Full on Joe Dirt accent there.
I was watching
Dirt.
I was
Dirty
watching.
Dan.
I was watching David Cross, and he was talking about like how
the full on Joe Dirt.
he goes on a tangent. He's just like, I don't want the government to touch my guns. I don't want the government to touch my rice. I don't want the government to touch
Rice?
No rights.
Oh,
It's like, I
Sounds
don't,
like rice too.
don't
touch my rice.
Don't touch my
government.
rights,
I don't want the
Obama.
government to tell me what. No,
Thanks, Obama.
That's what it was. It was like, I don't want the government to tell me what to do. I don't want the government to tell me what to watch. I don't want black people to try to tell me what to say. I don't.
What?
And he just keeps going on and on and on. And he's like, and he gets to the end where he's just said everything. He's like, but you know what does get me choked up? Hold on. The founding fathers. I shouldn't have to see what they're seeing right now up there in good old heaven. And it's just like, oh my God, he's 100% correct. Like, people were just like, the founding fathers would never do that. I was like,
Founding fathers would be disappointed in DC.
Sitting up there shaking their heads.
This is not American.
No.
This is
Not
unconstitutional.
how I wanted this.
oh,
Speaking of the founding fathers, Have you guys seen The Purge?
I've seen the first two.
You haven't seen the third one?
No.
I really want to. I started watching the first one with my girlfriend, and then she said she fucking hated it. And I was like, well, the second one was a little bit better than the
Second one's
first one.
better, yeah.
And then we tried watching it, but then the internet shit out on us. So
When you said Purge, I thought Prestige. If you haven't seen that
That's a
movie, you
good one
should see
too.
that movie.
That's a good one. I like the Prestige.
It's one of my favorite Christian Bale movies. Probably my favorite.
I haven't seen the new
Besides
Purge.
American Psycho.
have you seen?
What was the other one where you got like the I haven't slept? Sorry.
No, it's fine.
It's called The Mechanic.
Yeah, I like that one too.
We talked about this.
The Mechanic.
Have you seen that where he loses like 75 pounds and he looks like he's just
Hasn't slept in a
Bones.
year.
Looks like he's a mechanic.
no, he looks like he's like he has no
does
body
this-
fat at all.
He does
and
this
no
thing
muscle.
with like a prostitute. He has no shirt on. He goes like this and sucks in his chest. He looks like a banshee. It's
but he actually did that. That's not CG.
I know. How does he lose that much weight and then get so buff for
Batman?
Batman?
Steroids.
He's like, never mind.
Well, I'm just
We
telling
now
you, like,
roids.
it's just telling you,
Gotta do
like,
the
it is.
roids.
No way. I remember this. He had a package in Batman, so there's no way he did steroids. Just kidding. I don't know that, but he probably did.
like a dick and balls package. Like,
Yeah,
he was just packing?
package. Not like a box
That's
from
CG.
UPS.
CG packing.
Do you think since he
Give
like
me the sock.
he lost, so he lost?
Give me the sock.
I'm rolling for Batman now. Quick, give me the sock.
Oh shit! Forgot one thing. Hold on. Back it in, and good.
Did you ever stuff?
Me?
I don't know.
I thought only girls did that.
guys do too. Did you ever
The
stuff?
sock. How do you? It's stuffing. No, why would I ever need to
Never?
stuff?
Have you ever stuff?
No, I've got plenty of girls in middle school stuffing though.
When
You caught them?
I never did it.
Like,
There was one time.
is it like when they have toilet paper stuck on
Yeah.
their foot, except
No.
it's like dragging out their armpit?
No, there was one time in middle school sitting in class. So I went to the bathroom before class, got out of the bathroom, and then there was another girl in my class that came out of the bathroom at the same time I did, and we were talking on the way to class. Look over at her. She's got a big piece of toilet paper sticking out right here, and I'm just like, not gonna say it.
Hong Kong.
You didn't want to be that person.
I just let it be. Just let it be. I think she noticed in class though or something because I
I
didn't see
mean,
it after.
would it be
class.
considered polite to tell them, or would
Oh,
it be creepy?
your stuffing's coming out.
Best pickup? It's such a good pickup line. Like, are you a teddy bear or are you stuffing your?
And then she became my ex-girlfriend. Found out how much real toilet paper was in there. I don't know.
Real?
She used that Angel Soft.
Are you? Are
Was
you
it
in
triple ply?
Yeah, it was just one strip. It was just right there.
Or she was just like using the school's toilet paper just
Oh god.
Yeah, the quarter ply. The one where you don't wrap it over like 12 times, you're gonna stick your finger in your ass.
I'm okay with using the 1,000-piece roll. It's only $1.
Might as well
The
just.
whole thing out and like.
That's how I feel at
whole
work
disc.
too, though. That's how I feel at work because they get those giant rolls. You know,
It's gotten better though.
not really. You almost have to take the whole thing out. Just. All right.
There was a time
I've not
where
taken-
I've ripped through the toilet paper and touched my butthole. I was not happy about it.
So you can plan to like, all right, we'll add another quarter of a ply.
It's at
on
least another ply.
Did you get that quarter of a ply for us by like? Did you go to management and just be like, look?
it. Look here, all right. I
Smell this
fingered my
finger.
asshole while I was taking a shit.
Smell this finger. Now tell me what that smells like, and I'll tell you my problems.
I promise this ties into my
They don't
problem.
listen. They only listen to customer comments. That's why we have break bread everywhere now.
So maybe we'll just go up somewhere and be like, all right, need you to complain to the store about the quarter ply toilet
Just
paper.
clock
'cause I
out
swear to
and
God."
then be like,
No, just when you buy something, do the survey. Because if you do the survey,
Technically, you're
they'll-
clocked out,
they'll
you're a
act-
customer.
I
they'll
got
listen to you.
in the survey, but I got shit on my hand.
Anyway,
How was your experience with us today? I got shit on my hands.
In aisle 12.
Back to the reason why I asked that question was when I wrestled, we had to take photos, like team photos,
Oh,
in singlets.
wrestling
There
probably
is-
one of the only times that anybody would ever.
There
do that.
is no hiding when taking a photo in a singlet. Your dick is out there for the world to see, and if you're some people, you don't wear underwear.
Singlet,
in a
just
singlet.
Singlet, just a
gets-
picture by yourself?
Both. You had to take a team photo and a picture by yourself.
Okay. I was just clarifying what singlet meant.
I mean, you could just go
didn't-
back and
like
Photoshop it
you had
yourself
to wear a
later on.
spandex singlet.
Oh, that's what they're called?
Yeah, they're called a singlet.
Oh,
It's a single
I thought they were
outfit.
called leotards.
Or
The wrestling leotard, yeah.
you can call it a leotard too, but it's called a singlet.
Okay.
But so there was one guy on our team, massive dick. And
You should have went up to him and be like, "You shouldn't have stuffed a banana, man. Come on."
every time he wrestled,
Probably had the sock, dude.
every time he wrestled, hard on.
He's like, "Oh, I'm doing so good, man. Oh yeah."
That's how he wins. That's how he wins.
I can't
Nobody
make
wants to wrestle a man to the hard on.
Yeah, you cannot fight somebody who's hard.
I can't even make this up. He would get it hard on,
That is genius.
but he would get it before the match. Like as
Maybe he had that superpower. The boner on command.
every time. I'm not gonna say who it is. I'll say his nickname. His name was Pooh Bear. That's what they called him. But I was like, "Yo, Pooh Bear," and he's like, "Yeah. Why do you got a hard on every time you wrestle people?" And he's just like, "I don't know, man. Just I get super excited." And I'm not like,
Is he wrestling girls?
no, and it's not like he had a small dick either. It was a big old
That's
one.
probably why people like kept losing against him. Did he go like all state?
He was so good.
He's best in the world.
He was so good. He was probably one of the best wrestlers on our team.
It's a strategy. Nobody can fight somebody while they're hard. Like, if you're about to get in a fight in school, just be like, hey,
Have you seen the videos of people that
You want to fight? I'm hard right now.
Never mind, man. Have you seen the videos of the people online that do the joke where they go into the hood, start wanting to fight some like black people or something, and then all of a sudden they're just like come on. The guy's like, all right, let's do this right now. The guy just takes off all his clothes and he has like the weird like singlet thing on. He's like, let's fight. The guys are like, they just book it. They have that weird elastic thing where it's just like the two straps going all the way up to here, and it's just like this little thing right around your junk.
Oh, it's the bikini thingy.
Yeah, except for it's like the overalls.
No, it's
Do you think it comes
Borat.
in denim?
Need some baby powder for that.
you just put it all over your body at that point.
I'm surprised he didn't take out a thing of like tanning oil or something, just like pour it on himself.
It's the
All right, let's go.
the Borat. That's what I was thinking. The Borat.
God, my face hurts. You guys are killing me.
No, but it's he'd always get a fucking hard on,
God damn it.
and he had the biggest dick ever. And it was just so. Back to our story. So we knew that was like pretty much the person we had to like.
Do you ever
Live up
have to
to?
spar with him? Or
No, beyond my weight class. I was wrestling
oh,
heavyweights.
you're lucky.
Yeah, 100% lucky. But no, he wouldn't get it in practice. It was only when he's wrestling in a match. Super fucking hard on.
It's probably that foreign wrestlers that get
All that adrenaline.
So we're like all taking photos and everything. Pooh Bear takes his photo. Massive fucking hard on / semi. going down his leg, and we're just like looking at each other because we're all
Was he
fresh.
right? Was he right in the middle too? Like the feature person right in the middle?
I cannot imagine seeing that. Like,
Well, he
not
was the
being-
smallest.
You got everybody
He was the
else just like
smallest.
off on the side, like can't see much. All of a sudden, just right in the middle.
Imagine not being a wrestler, just being a random kid in high school, flipping through the yearbook and see this kid with a boner.
So he takes his single picture, right? And everyone's just like, oh shit. Like, what are we gonna do?
Like
So
he-
everyone's like, I gotta use the bathroom. And one guy comes back and he's just like stuffed his pants or his singlet full of toilet paper. So he looks like he has the biggest nuts ever.
Wait, do they think that people
He's
are
got
just going
some
to be
infected
comparing
nuts.
him like the yearbook?
I don't know, because the single photos are for your parents. They're not
Wait,
for
they don't go in the yearbook?
No, the
That's disappointing. I would have wanted some kid to just flip through the yearbook, see this random wrestler with a boner.
Yeah, you're just like you're like sitting down with your grandkids. They're like, "Hey, is this your high school
Well,
yearbook photo?"
he was in the paper though once.
For having a boner or what?
No, for like beating like he
High
beat a
school wrestler,
Look-
kid
local
beats kid with
wrestler.
boner.
he beat a kid who was like who was undefeated for like 2 years, and he beat him. And like the photo of it is just like
Did they blur it out?
it's pretty much like the dick landing on the guy's face.
And you know, the guy,
Perfect camera placement.
what
Photographer's probably like, "Oh, this is gold."
when he wins and like somebody gets like knocked over or something, does he teabag or does,
He was just like,
sorry, I think I'm yelling into the mic.
no, it's but
Oh god.
it does happen though. It's
And
it's
he
not
knows
just him.
he knows he's taking pictures like this.
No, because you know the paper.
You didn't just have like some Viagra in his pocket or something, just pop it before.
No, because
for
I
matches.
once got a hard on during a match, and I don't know why. It just happened, and it does happen to people where they just like get a hard on because the adrenaline's pumping too
Yeah,
fast.
I've
But it, mine wasn't as noticeable as this kid's. But we'd get the paper who come all the time, and they'd always snap photos of us during matches to put on their front page, and just happened to be that one where just dick laying against this
I can
guy's
just
forehead.
imagine it's just a picture of this guy's face like on the mat, like squished in, and it's just the guy's crotch like right here. And he's like,
But he never wore underwear.
I want to see. He's got a bit of a bulge.
He does have a bulge.
Yeah, not a full on like.
Like you either wore underwear or you didn't. And he didn't wear underwear.
Obviously.
I mean, I don't know what else to say with that.
I don't know where to
I'm
go
just
with
wondering
that.
if you guys ever stuffed your stuff before.
no.
Just to like make it look like you had a bigger package.
Never. Well, I don't think I've had a need. Or well,
No, the only time
Never
I've
had a
ever
s-
felt like that was the only time it ever crossed my mind was when we were in the morph suits freshman year in college. Because it was late October. We ran outside and just instantly just shriveled.
just imagine you're going home for like going back to your dorm. You're in college. Then you're on the second or third, fourth floor. So you want to take the elevator, not have to take the stairs. You open the elevator, 10 people in morph suits.
All black morph suits come out, just staring at you the whole time.
How do they know you're staring?
Because your
They don't.
head's
You
facing
can see your head face. But wasn't there one person that just decided like, no, I'm not going in the elevator?
Did you guys go in like morph suits without pants? Just straight morph suits? It's
Some-
ballsy.
Yeah.
See, that's what we did. But then
Walked
we went
through the
outside,
library,
it's freezing
too.
cold and just shrivels.
No,
And
we had to-
we're like going
yeah.
through a bunch of dorms and stuff, and I'm sitting here like
We had to-
like standing there with like my hands crossed, like all right.
I remember running, like we had to jog from our dorm to the library because it was too cold. It's like October. But yeah, we did in the library. We have a picture of it too.
That was on the library's homepage for a while.
Their homepage?
Yeah.
Why?
They posted it?
Yep.
What?
Nice.
Why did I know this? That's
Yeah, it was like, you'll never know who you meet when you go to the library.
I thought that was just like some kid that worked in the library.
It was the librarians that
The
took pictures.
library actually posted.
Well, after we went out like twice or 3 times.
Why aren't we on
First time
that
we went out with
whatever-
nothing, and then the second time I went out with like black shorts on too.
Nice.
Oh yeah, I had shorts on under, but
When I worked for the Boy Scouts for a little bit. There was one. We'd have to dress up for them.
in morph suits.
One kid wore a morph suit. It was
Oh.
an all green
Lucky
green
guess.
morph suit, and then he had like a shark on his head, and he said he was the green screen for Jaws.
That's like kind of funny.
It was so good, but in the morph suits everything shows,
Mm-hmm.
and so of course he had to have a huge dick, so fucking dinglings just hanging out everywhere, and they literally came up to him and they're like, "You either have to change costumes or you could never wear that again." And he's just like, "What?" And kids can't be seeing your package, man. They just can't see it.
Can't do it, man. Can't do it anymore.
This is the problem with America.
And
We're
it's just
we're too penis phobic.
Really are.
Yeah, we
100% penis phobic.
there was actually a thing about that. I think it
No
was a
problem with
commercial
tits though.
where like America's the only one
No
that doesn't
problem.
allow like nude beaches and stuff. Like Europe and stuff, they're more open to like nudity and stuff like that. But then
Canada's open to
America's just
nudity.
like, nah.
I'm not surprised Canada is.
Because we're founded by
But
prudes.
what beach does Canada have?
No, like people run around the city Toronto naked all the time. They do like the naked bike race.
Oh, I've heard of that. That sounds super uncomfortable.
Yeah.
You want to hear a funny story?
Seat before on a bike was uncomfortable.
Like, do they have to
with
like
clothes on.
lube up the seat to make sure it doesn't like
Because then it might go up your butthole.
the entire seat?
sit on it wrong?
I gotta.
yeah, if you're going forward too much, you lean back and then
I have
just
a
like. Sorry to get graphic, but
So I'm watching. I'm
just
watching
done.
one of the Rooster Teeth things, and they're talking about like your vagina falling asleep, and I was just like,
The fuck that can
that
happen?
can happen.
"That's what I said." And then
Like
they're-
the tingly feeling in your foot, but in your
yeah,
vagina.
But then everyone's
Is there
like,
like a funny bone for that, or
everyone's
like
just like, "No, that's weird because your dick can never fall asleep." And I was just like, "Well, I've had this experience before."
Really?
So
Never happened to me. I don't think.
when I took one of the, it was like a gym class / a general class where it was like they taught you new workout things and stuff like that. Anyways, one of our classes you learn different exercises or did different things. So like we played basketball, we did yoga, we did like step, and one of them was cycling. And so we had to do cycling for like I think it was an hour. So you have to sit on the cycling bike and you have to lean forward for an hour.
is this an actual bike, or is it like
no,
one of
it's a
those stationary
ones.
machines?
Stationary cycling
It's
bike.
stationary ones, and so I'm riding it for a long time, and I get up off of it, and I'm just like, I'm like touching like my dick, and I'm just like,
My dick fell off.
no. I'm just like, oh my God, did I piss myself? I thought I pissed myself because I couldn't feel anything. I was just like, oh my God, I just wet my pants. And I was like freaking out. And I'm just like, oh shit.
Was the seat wet?
No, my dick fell asleep, but it felt tingly and wet. And I was just like, oh my God,
Wet.
I pissed. Well, I was already sweaty,
Oh,
but it had
okay.
like that weird.
Have so much fun on the cycling thing. You jizzed yourself, or
I was just like, I was freaking out.
I mean, I
was just
could get the kind of like tingling thing counting as it being like acidic or whatever. I don't know if it's that acidic that it would just like fizzle and like soda, like
I was just like
carbonated. piss.
carbonated.
I thought I pissed myself, and I was like freaking the fuck out. But I was just like, they don't even know. Your dick can fall asleep. I don't know. I must have been like hitting the back part of my balls super hard on that seat because it's so small.
So that's just a pressure point, just like one like good flick, and then you can send someone's dick to sleep.
Yeah, after you flick it for 20 minutes.
I'm experimenting tonight.
Go sit on the right here, right at your prostate. So your gooch. You gotta sit on it with your gooch
All right, teach me, senpai.
You got to balance on it.
for 20 minutes and then get off of it and then tell me if you wet yourself or not. Like I had to go.
So you were sitting with. Are you telling me the bike seat was in your ass or what?
No, I didn't
No.
have a seat. It was just the pole for the seat.
Oh yes, the magical pull up my butthole. How I feel the.
It was extendable too, so they just extended all the way
They
up.
were
Oh, wow.
extendable.
How'd you know?
Hey, that was my story.
Straight from cavity to sphincter and just like itching your brain through the ass.
Can you do that?
Doubt it.
Oh man, got my hopes up.
Itch your brain.
I don't know. Maybe with like a long and bendable cord, you could just. Well, probably if you just had a steak and you just shoved it.
No, just
Straight
straight
through.
Just go to the hospital. Be
You'd
like, I'm
probably
fine. I
die.
just want you to open me up and, like itch my brain. I got a little itch right here. I don't care how much it costs. Just do it.
You can't itch a brain. It doesn't feel. It has no nerves. Haven't you
I want
not
you to put nerves in my brain and then itch the spot where you put nerves in.
Haven't you seen Hannibal Lecter when he cuts the guy's skull open? And
Are you talking about Silence of the Lambs?
No, I'm
or-
talking about Hannibal, and he slices.
Does he have a separate movie?
He has his. It's the third movie, and he cuts the guy's brain off, and he puts it in the pan, and he's like, "You don't feel the thing, do you?" And he's like, "Nope."
Is he? Wait. Is he already caught?
It goes Red Dragon,
I've seen that one.
Silence of the
I've
Lambs,
seen that one.
and then Hannibal.
I think I've seen it. Is that the one where like there's one guy who was like a detective studying under him, then he discovers he's a cannibal?
No, that was Red Dragon.
Oh, it's not. Red Dragon was the one where he's a younger kid.
No, that's Hannibal Rising.
Oh, never mind. Then I haven't seen it.
You don't know your Hannibal Lecter movies?
I know 3. 3 out of what? 4?
Nope, that's still a C.
I don't know. Anything else to talk
I
about?
knew the
or-
one where he was like a kid that had to eat his sister.
That was Hannibal Rising.
Yeah, I know that one. That's an obscure one, I think.
And then it goes Hannibal Rising, Red Dragon, Silence of the Lambs, and Hannibal.
Silence of the Lambs was such a good movie. See it if you haven't. It's good. It's on Netflix.
Silence of the Sheep.
Yeah.
Do you like old horror films? Like, have you ever seen
How
The
old?
Thing?
The Thing? I don't think so. I think I saw The Fly.
That
I
is,
did not like it.
that's probably my favorite horror film.
The Thing? I've heard of it. Is that the one where it's that
It's Kurt
alien
Russell.
thing that shapeshifts
Yes, and it turns into people, and they don't know who's.
and then it eats them?
But the person doesn't know that they're an alien or not because it
It
takes.
would
on
have been
their-
a long time ago if I saw it.
It came out in the 80s. Kurt Russell's in it,
I saw it in the 80s.
and then they made a
Back in
Born
the
in-
good old days.
they made a prequel for it called.
Oh, I've heard of the prequel. I did
The
not see
Thing.
it though.
The Thing, the prequel.
They made a prequel called The Thing. Also,
The It. Have you seen It?
The Thing before it was the Thing.
did you see that? Hold on, did you see that fucking clown walking around Green Bay?
Yeah.
Oh, I've heard about him
There's
on
a
the
bunch of
radio.
them that do that all the time, though. There's a guy that.
Oh,
was,
really?
I think a guy did that in River Falls.
Same
as
guy.
well.
He
Might be.
I hope he comes to
Traveling
Menominee.
clown.
We should all start doing them in Menominee. We'll start a club or like an internet
Gotta
thing.
get 4 black balloons.
Yeah,
'cause
the-
that's what-
The Clownanabi, or I don't know. I was trying to rhyme it with Illuminati, but it didn't work.
The Illuminati of clowns.
Clownminati. Is that what you just said? I wasn't paying-
Clownuminati.
The
Sorry, I was like,
Clownminati.
Clownminati.
Illuminati.
We're all gonna do cocaine and dress up as clowns.
The Illuma clowns.
Would not do.
He looks
I don't.
super creepy.
I have no plans of ever doing like cocaine
Ah,
ever.
he's out.
Yeah.
And didn't snort any of that bathroom cocaine
Yeah.
earlier.
You're not gonna be part of the bath salts club. We're gonna get zombie
I
later.
don't know why it reminded me of that, but I absolutely love the vines of people that are doing the bath bombs now.
No,
It's like, you know, the bath bombs where you just throw it in,
Yep.
like, you know, fizzles and the water turns different
So
colors.
cool looking.
yeah.
It's
For,
just like bath bombs. People like chuck watermelons in the water and just like random shit. Somebody
What?
threw a bike into the water at one point.
Really?
Just their tub. Like a bath bomb. It's just like they just chuck random shit in
I
there.
watched a dumb fucking video, and I can't believe this guy gets 1 million fucking views, but he's just like, he puts everything in liquid nitrogen, and he's like, I'm gonna put a bath bomb in liquid nitrogen. Oh, I didn't expect that to freeze. And he's like, no, I'm gonna stick it in the water.
Or the one
Oh, I didn't expect it to foam up like that.
or the episode of the channel where the guy just crushes stuff with that
I
hydraulic.
love that fucking channel.
It's just crushing things.
I like,
It's like, let's see what happens when I crush this can of silly
like-
string.
but I like
Are
machinery.
these just
Crush.
like
It's crushed.
knockoffs of Will It Blend?
I don't know. I like machinery doing work like that.
Yeah, I like watching machines like on Mr. Rogers when the machines like are just like slicing things like really precise and then it's like slice.
No,
slice,
like
slice,
machines
slice,
are cool.
slice.
It's just the fact that he's just crushing things, and people are like, let's see this video of a can.
just
Ooh, it's
like-
crushed.
have you seen
Watermelon. Crushed.
The guy who heats up like the nickel ball and he puts it on everything.
That one's kind of cool.
It's the same stupid shit though.
But
They're
it's
talking
different
about the
every
guy.
time.
Is that the guy with the magnet who was like pouring random like molten shit?
no, that was
on
the
a magnet?
backyard scientist
Oh,
fucker
that one was retarded.
who lives in
The
like
giant magnet and what was it? Molten copper,
Yeah,
molten iron.
he was trying to see if it was magnetic at like some degrees.
the only reason I like watching his channel is because he's pretty much just a normal guy doing dumb fucking shit, and I'm thinking to myself,
I need to stop.
shit, if
I
he
wish
can,
I could do that.
if he can do that with low equipment, I could probably do that with low equipment.
You do that with GoPro.
Well, no, I meant like blowing up a watermelon with
Like actually,
molten
like-
salt.
Like
Oh.
getting materials and stuff.
Yeah, or like getting nitrogen or liquid nitrogen and shit like that.
What's that one? So how do we get thermite?
Like you can make thermite pretty easily.
I'm pretty sure.
There's just
Aren't
like
those
two or
in
three,
not
two or three different
not
things
etch
you
a
put
sketches,
together.
but like those things where like you have the face and it's just like these. You have a magnetic pen and you could like make faces on the sky.
Just watch
Isn't
Breaking
that
Bad.
thermite?
Someone told me you just like break up sparklers and put them in a thing. And
Are
that-
thermites just is? I mean, our spark. Our thermites.
It's aluminum.
Thermites.
It's aluminum something and
Aluminum shavings and something else.
yeah,
I don't know. Watch Breaking Bad. It's on
magnesium.
there.
I think
They break into a place and they're using thermite.
Breaking Bad is such a good fucking show.
I can't rewatch it though for some reason.
I've rewatched it so many. I've rewatched it like
could
3-4
have
times.
I'm on my third going of it.
I usually get.
I
about
mean, that's
halfway
within,
through,
like,
and then
1
right when
year.
they get to like the lab with.
So season
for-
3 and season 4 is kind of boring.
Yeah.
because it's kind of the same season.
Yeah.
just the
replayed.
one where he has his own lab in that basement of that laundry place. It's just kind of like
The ending.
I didn't even know that there was a fourth. Like I skipped the 4th season, watched the 5th season, and I had no idea. I was just like, "Oh, that guy's dead," and I'm just like watching it, and I'm just like, "Oh man, I don't remember that ever happening." And then I went through it again, and I'm just like, "I missed this whole
killed him
season."
that way.
Yeah.
Whole
That was
season.
awesome.
I mean, kind of spoiler alert, but well, it's Breaking Bad. How
been
long?
a-
How
yeah,
old?
I mean,
how old is it?
spoilers
If you haven't
really-
seen
Go
it yet,
fuck yourself if you're like, "Oh, spoilers."
The final episode came out our freshman year, so that was like 2 years ago.
yeah,
1, 2
I
years.
remember seeing trailers for that. First time I saw it though was sophomore year, and I watched the whole thing in like a week.
The whole season,
Whole series.
the whole series.
Yeah, in like a couple weeks.
I mean, it takes me like a month, not a whole
Really?
couple weeks.
I rewatch
I-
The Office every year.
but I watched it like 3 times in a year.
Jeez.
It's like, but
There's-
I did the ending though of when he had his own lab and what's his name?
Jesse.
No, black guy.
Black
no,
guy.
Chilean guy. Sorry,
The guy that was
Oh,
the
I,
boss.
the boss.
I
of
don't
the
remember his name.
Los Pollos Hermanos.
Los
Um,
Pollos.
Los Pollos Hermanos, the Chicken Brothers.
Gustavo.
Gustavo.
That's what it was.
Yeah, like the way he killed him. That really surprised me. I thought that was a good ending.
With Wheelchair Man.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
thought that would have just been like, my mom was like, I recommended it to my mom. They got super hooked right away. And then my mom was just like, I don't like how they just like made the characters seem like evil and stuff. And
Wait.
just like, that's the point of the show.
It got super.
He's cooking meth. What do you expect?
The only thing I don't.
He's a good guy, Mom.
The only thing I don't like about the show is, and it's an excellent show, is the first season was more comical,
Yeah, it was.
Because you're just like, what the fuck? The whole time.
I thought
And then season 2 gets there and it's just like, okay.
there's
now
some
it's
good
super
comedy
Took
parts
more
later
like a
on, though.
serious,
Like when
And then- but-
Jesse Pinkman first gets to the series and he has that air gun and he's blowing up his suit and just like jumping.
But I felt like they just got rid of all those comical moments.
Yeah,
towards
there,
the end.
there definitely wasn't as
they
much.
died him down a little bit more.
Really good cinematography though. Just
Oh,
the
yeah.
camera shots that they got in that thing,
100%.
so good.
100% great.
I love that camera shot of where they're like where he's laying on the bed after he did the.
Oh yeah, and it lifts the,
The
camera
heroin,
up when
yeah, where he's,
after
like,
he
lifting
did
off the
heroin
bed.
for the first time.
We learned how to do that in
Yeah, one
Rocket
of the,
Jump.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, what
should
was
probably
I
end it soon.
gonna say?
Right about an hour and a half.
Oh, I was
Are we
doing.
really?
Oh,
Do you want to cut like 30 minutes of it for bonus for Patreon? Or do you just
well, I'm
want-
still hold on. I'm still on the topic.
Yeah.
So let me finish this.
Sorry.
My creative writer teacher was talking about in Breaking Bad the producers how they wanted like early on when they were actually planning the show they were talking about let's just make a show where we can like turn I think they had like Mr. Rogers and then turn him into Scarface. And that was their basis, I think.
That's how they came up with Breaking Bad.
I think.
I
That's
watched.
what that is according to my creative writing teacher, so don't quote me.
I guess I could believe it. It got pretty close. I mean, Mr. Rogers was a little bit more of a.
I mean, well, think about like how you can turn somebody so clean cut into someone who cooks meth. It's just like it's pretty good idea. His life, he's a pretty overaccomplished chemist and working at a high school.
Well, have you seen Better Call
Life's pretty
Saul?
much over. Yeah, I liked it
Better
a lot.
Call
My
Saul.
parents,
Better Call Saul. That's what it is.
my parents didn't like it as much as Breaking
Really?
Bad, but
I feel
I thought it was pretty
It
good.
has the same DNA.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
It's just not focused as much as I guess I can see it not being as exciting because it's really lawyer based, but I haven't seen the second season.
But he's such a loser, and just like how Walter White was,
Mm-hmm.
he's such a loser, and then he's slowly working himself out of it. And I always thought that Saul in Breaking Bad was like a great character because
was
he added the comedy that it needed
Yeah,
because they got
Comic
rid of
relief,
it.
yeah.
I would go so far to say as he was actually no. What's Mike?
Yeah.
Is his name Mike? That
The
was actually
bodyguard
my
guy.
probably favorite character. But he's in Better Call Saul, so no, I thought that was my favorite character whole series.
My favorite moment is when God, I can't remember their names. Bill Burr,
Nye.
Bill Burr, and
Bill Nye.
the guy who plays Hurley. Like they open up
Was
the
Bill
storage
Burr in
unit. Yeah, he's a bodyguard.
That's Bill Burr?
Yeah,
What?
you didn't know that?
And when they're like laying on the money,
Yeah,
it's
that's the
like,
part.
Dude, I gotta do it. I'm sorry. I just gotta do it.
I was just like, oh my god, that's
Feels so good, man.
I love this show so much better knowing that's Bill Burr.
you didn't know
He
that
is,
was Bill Burr.
That's another really good character in that show. He did that very well.
But I just love it. I was just like falls on the money. I was just like, oh, it's perfect,
Yeah.
perfect scene.
And it's just like and Bill Burr is just like, yeah, fine.
I think that took Bryan Cranston from the okay actor he was into this megastar.
Is that who the other guy is?
The Walter White's character.
Oh,
Yeah, the guy from Malcolm in the Middle.
sorry,
the
I
dad.
don't
Yeah.
know his. That's the Malcolm in the Middle dad is Walter White.
Yeah, you didn't know
What?
that?
You didn't
I don't
know
know
that?
I don't know actors by name that well. I'm sorry.
Yes,
I really don't either. But
Wow, that actually
Cranston,
that's really surprises me. That's
because that was the last thing he did.
Oh
was
my God.
Malcolm in the Middle.
I'm thinking of the Malcolm in the Middle episode where he like wants to be a painter and he's painting in the garage. And
the one where he's doing the
that's
dominoes.
Walter
Or
White.
the
mixed up.
bodybuilders.
That's another show I might go back through. Malcolm in the Middle was pretty good.
It's always a good one. There was what was I?
Who's the kid? Cody Banks?
yeah.
What's that actor's name?
Oh, you're talking about
Malcolm. Who's
I
Malcolm?
know.
I know his name.
I know
was,
it's Cody
Frankie
Banks.
Muniz.
That's what it was.
He did F1 for a while. I don't know if he's still in it.
Is he acting in anything? At
No,
all?
he did professional F1 driving.
I just read the other day too that Dewey, he quit acting after Malcolm in the Middle.
Oh, really?
Oh, he probably
He's
has
just going
enough
back to-
money.
he's just going to school.
I haven't seen.
There's a lot of actors that actually quit right after they were done with their parts.
They
This
probably
guy
just
in
make enough money.
Game of Thrones did that too.
Would they have made enough money with
you.
Malcolm in the Middle?
It was on for like 8 seasons.
Yeah, but was that popular at the time?
It was pretty popular.
I
It was
watched
on. What was it on Fox?
Yeah, it was on Fox. It was one of those Sunday night shows.
Oh, I guess I was just too young.
I mean,
when
if
it
you're
was-
on with like The Simpsons, you're pretty much going to get views.
I
automatically.
didn't start watching The Simpsons till I was in 6th grade.
I remember watching The Simpsons when I was really little, and then there was a point where my dad's like, "You're not watching this anymore," and then I started
Yeah.
watching it again.
Yeah, I remember my parents watching it when I was really, really little, and then just be like, "You can't be in the room for
Well,
this. This is
It
parent
wasn't
shows."
even that bad.
I sat there
No,
and watched it
Simpsons
with my
isn't that
dad,
bad.
but he never let me watch the itchy and scratchy parts
What?
because they're all so fucking violent.
They were super violent back then.
I mean, that's the point of them. They're like they're a comedy of Tom and Jerry being super
Pretty
violent,
much.
but way over the top super violent. There's actual blood in it.
Have you seen like Simpsons since then at all?
Recent
bit.
ones, not. I haven't been.
They're so bad.
There's been. I think I stopped watching them religiously when they were having their writer's strike.
Oh,
I remember
which one?
that
There was
episode.
two.
There's two.
Yeah.
I remember one where there was a yacht that said "the end?" at the end.
When the writer's strike happens, I remember watching Conan when he was on, I think, right before he got the Tonight Show. And for 20 minutes, he spun his wedding ring on the desk. And he's just like, yep, so we don't have anything to really talk about because no one can write anything good. So we're just going to spin my ring on the desk for 20 minutes.
Conan did that
Yeah,
for
I never-
20 minutes.
I never really
20
liked-
minutes.
If I were to choose
I
one
would.
between,
I would be pissed if I bought tickets to that show.
Well, they're free.
They're free.
yeah, you
to go see
if
Conan.
you sign up, there's a lot of shows.
All those are free.
Pretty much all shows in California that they film at the places.
like Daily
You have to-
Show.
All free.
They're
You
all
s-
free, but you have to sign up way in advance.
Yeah, you just sign
Like
up for
a
it.
year
months in
list?
advance.
No, you don't. I think because when I was going to California, we signed up to be on The Price is Right,
Hmm.
and I think we just missed it by like a couple weeks.
If you're in the audience, do you get get a chance to go on the show if it's
Yeah.
like a game show?
Yeah,
Screw the lottery.
I forgot what the website was called. There's like a website they gave us because I went on a bunch of tours
Going
of
on,
different,
Is Deal or No
Places.
Deal still on?
no.
on a different channel. It's on like the CW.
Is it
23
replays or is
something like
it? Do they still do new episodes?
New episodes.
Who's the
Why?
host?
It's the same guy.
Howie?
Howie?
Mandel.
He's doing America's Got Talent, which
I haven't checked it
It's
recently,
not
but I know
fucking Howie.
they switched to a different channel and they still did the same thing.
yeah. I'm sorry, Howie, if you're watching,
Howie Mandel.
like he's watching, doubt it, but I don't really care for Howie.
Germaphobe?
Is he a germaphobe?
Yeah.
Really?
Won't let anybody touch his hands or anything.
Really?
Yep.
I've seen people hug him before.
That's not his hands.
No, there's
Now they probably hug
like
him and
in,
then like lick the inside of his ear or something.
in America's Got Talent. There's a lot of times where like people want to shake his
Touch
hand or
him?
something like that. That he's like really like
Well,
taken back.
have you seen the?
That's so rude.
I was listening to.
Just well, I guess he's a host
Give me a high
or
five,
whatever.
man.
It's just like, oh my god, I'm going to be America's Next Top Talent or whatever. I don't know the premise of the show. It's like very much very much
very much.
Very
Thank.
much, thank you.
Very
I'm having
much
a
thank
stroke
you.
right now. Please call 911.
very much thank you.
Thank
and then,
very much.
He's just like fuck you.
Good job, but I'm not shaking your hand.
He's like hey fuck you man.
Just gives them the guns.
Yeah.
No, I was listening to an older RT podcast, and Gus was talking about he's like, pretty much because everyone gets sick when you go to like PAX or something like that, and he's saying that pretty much after every like 10th handshake. He just fucking pre-Ls everything. And he's just like, everyone sees him do that and they just like freak out at him. And he's just like, I'm doing this for my safety and fucking yours so I don't have to spread the disease of everyone else.
I suppose that would be right,
Wait,
because
so-
you're shaking hands with 500 people. All 500 of those people are getting the people before.
More than that.
Yeah.
Who goes to PAX to shake hands?
Well,
Well,
shake
you
hands,
meet people.
hug, take pictures. I
You
mean,
don't
you're
go up
just
to be like,
touching everybody.
Hey, you're pretty cool. Walk away.
You know
Hey,
what
it's
I
really
mean?
great to see you. Walk away.
And they're just
That's a cool face.
'cause they do
Shake
that-
my hand.
They do that for like, I don't know. They're saying that their booth are usually like 6-hour wait lines, so they're out there for 12 hours.
Oh, you're
That's my
talking
goal.
about like actual people who have
Make a booth with a 6-hour
or
wait
actually
line.
popular.
Oh, okay. I've watched a lot of at Comic Cons, a lot of Jim Lee's sets. I don't know what are they called for segments where you're your stage. I don't know what they're called.
The longest booth line I've ever seen was Dana Lynn Bailey's, and she's a bodybuilder, and hers was literally wrapped around a convention center twice
Just to meet her?
just to meet her for a minute.
Do they time you?
Most likely.
Pretty much.
You got 500,000 people waiting for him.
And then they pretty much like because how do you like stop that? Like how do you regulate that? And everyone at their booth is just
I don't think I could do that. Be like, have to meet like a bunch of people and then restrict it to time. Just be like, if I'm meeting people, I want to
but you
like
can't
spend
give-
time with.
You can't give like one person more time than the other person because then they're just
No,
gonna
I
fucking
guess not.
bitch.
But I guess I don't want to like do something where.
You have to give people equal amount of time.
Yeah, well, fuck the
Well,
other people
normally
there.
what you
Just
do
be
is
like,
you just like make small talk when you're like signing autographs or something with them.
Yeah.
Like shaking hands, take
it's
pictures.
just
or
like,
whatever.
hey, I'm
Hey, how are
uninterested.
you? Yep. Okay, fuck off.
No, that
Pretty much.
seems
I think it just
super
gets to the point
insincere,
where
though.
there's so many people that you're having to talk to, you just kind of get to the point where you're desensitized to everybody.
No, it's just like, hey, I'm super interesting, or I'm super uninteresting, but
could you imagine-
spend a whole minute with me.
Could you imagine your 300th photo that you have to pose for?
That or standing there for
your
9 hours in the
300th
day.
sign of an autograph,
No.
or your 300th. I've got a cool story to tell you. You know, after a couple hours, you're pretty much just like, yeah,
I'd fucking get a headache after
fuck off.
2 hours.
When's my food coming?
I'd start like messing with them, signing other people's autographs and stuff.
This is not John.
But so what they're talking about in one of the RT podcasts, they were saying like they have huge wait lines at like PAX and stuff like that, and they're bringing business to the booths that they have to stand in front, and like all the booths are just complaining, and I'm just like, dude, if there was a line in front of my booth waiting to get somewhere else, I'd try to sell them fucking anything. I'd be like, hey, you're waiting here. You want to hear about our products? You want to hear about our podcast? You should listen up. I'll give you a free autograph while you're waiting.
So you're saying we're going to PAX?
I wish we'd go to PAX.
That'd be
I'd
pretty fucking
love to
sweet.
go to PAX. PAX,
We're going
Comic-Con.
to PAX to crash other people's lines waiting for.
We're going to have a moving booth.
Yo, check out my mixtape.
We're going to get
A salty mixtape.
just fucking throw them out.
Here's my mixtape.
All right. Are we ending?
Yeah, I hate to end
not-
it here because we're going on a roll, but we're at an hour and 40, so
I think we're slowing down.
a little bit, yeah.
I mean, we can cut this into two.
Yes and no. I kind of hate doing that, though, because then people know that it's cut in two.
So,
Or if we're doing parts
Why would
anyway,
they-
we're going to cut it.
I mean, if
anyway.
it's cut in two, why would they feel
Yeah, but if
entitled
it's
to
that
watch
long,
another?
that shouldn't put up more than an hour.
We'll figure that out later.
Thanks for watching. Remember, if you want to be a sponsor of the show, you can go over to patreon.com/WHRGames, where you too can throw us a couple bucks, get the audio version or video version early, depending on what you pick as a choice. Anything else?
Stay salty.
Stay salty. Love you guys.
Have a good day.
Hope you like the show.
Sorry, I'm laughing at my own joke. Stay
I'm
salty.
so funny. All right. Thanks for watching, guys.
See ya.